ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Time for game number 2 here in the Special 3 series, the second semi-finals of the Cobx Masters 2018 in our Bengaluru stop. Blitzkrieg, with a very quick game, the 126 minutes is all it took them with their push, with their very strong lanes. They won every single lane. Talked about that at length. And Cullies, they need to have something else. They need to have a better laning stage to begin with, and then try and go from there. And they're laying the groundworks here, betting out the Undying in the first phase.
Yep, they definitely got crushed by that, right?
Pretty much, yeah. That Undying Beastmaster was extremely, just devastating. Undying burned them low, and then add the Beastmaster on top of that, with the Axis damage stacking up. It's like, what do you do, right?
Yep, all these heroes right now banned out. Heroes that are obnoxious in the off lane. No one wants to deal with these heroes. Oh, the game's all about the off lane now. You gotta pick these dual lanes. You gotta crush them.
10 seconds remaining.
Get the bounty runes.
Blitzkrieg, they're the ones with first pick, so Cullies left their side. Well, do ban out the ban out Lushrak. Still leaves Beastmaster, Windrunner. Beastmaster. Never change the running system, I guess. Start off with the Beastmaster straight away. But now Cullies have a chance to pick up heroes like Warlock, Windrunner themselves. Oh, Shadow
Shaman.
That also works.
Yeah, that's it's a nice hero. Shadow and Axe.
Alright.
This is good. These picks don't really reveal much. The lanes can still be super strong, as we saw last game. Rasta can be a really devastating laner with his like 80 damage a click. Axe as well with his battle hunger. We didn't see it last game, but everyone knows how annoying it is to lane versus an Axe. Puts his battle hunger, sits in the wave, spins. Windrunner Beastmaster though, we'll see it again.
Yep.
Worked once, it can work twice.
The good thing about Windrunners too, that it's very easy to pick it up in the first phase and not necessarily reveal too much. Like mostly we see it in our 4 position, but last game was a good example of seeing that in the core roll out of the mid position. So it's flexible enough that you can run her in whatever lane and still have the same type of impact, right? As long as you get levels, as long as you get a few items here and there,
10 seconds
you're gonna be able to find these shackles, you're gonna be able to find your damage items, whatever you need essentially.
Yeah, definitely makes the draft very open. I like that hero a lot. Even as position 5, it does like an insane amount of damage to enemy cores with just a javelin.
Yeah. Was that 100 damage still, or did they put it down to 60?
I think it's 100. 100 magical damage.
Dire team ban.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, 100 magical, and then
you think you're thinking 60,
like 60
because
pure.
the old MKB used to do 60 pure damage.
Yeah. Doesn't it still do that?
No, there's 100 magic now.
Oh man.
No more pure.
Oh, yeah, change that. Feels bad.
Used to own PA, now it does magic, so playing versus PA with a BKB doesn't do any damage. So BKB PA, guys, very strong.
Seems good.
Yep, anyway, there we see Luna, banned out, Lifestealer, Clockwork, nice. That's a roaming Clockwork then, because there's an Axe.
Yeah. Both
supports in the offlane are revealed. Clockwork's a very strong hero, very strong in lanes, very tanky.
Pretty good against Windrunner too, I would imagine, right? If you land that hook.
10 seconds.
Yeah, even in a lane, Cobx, she can't wind run away. I can't say wind run, Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely very good.
Range. Wind ranger, you know?
Yeah, windrunner can't wind run away if she's cogged. And
team pick.
They're sick of wind running away as of last game. They pick Warlock themselves. Nice.
Why not?
That hero is very strong.
Like so far for Blitzkrieg, it's like all the best heroes.
Oh, they have a lot of nice combo already. They have in a beast and golem. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
5
think
seconds
they
remaining.
want to go back to the spec now, or are they just too afraid of the Axe? I guess Razor now as well, also not ideal.
They can pick specs themselves if they want to. I think it's fine. He could dagger out of Cogs, not really a threat. Axe is definitely very annoying. There's not many heroes you can really pick to
10
destroy an axe.
seconds
You can pick
remaining.
Monkey King. Monkey King's okay. But if
5
Clockwork and Axe
seconds
both run at
remaining.
Monkey King, it's very difficult to him to deal with it, because he's only really single target, and he has
Yeah.
really low armor.
Not too many health points to work with, so early on, like the
Nah,
bad
I
luck
don't-
of Raz, the Clockwork, running him down with the battery assault level 1 or 2.
We'll see what Radiant want to pick up this game.
Yeah.
The draft is still very open.
How about something like a Morphling?
Hmm.
Dire team ban.
No, not Morphling. I don't think.
Well, for now, it's a Mirana.
They should keep building on the team fight for sure.
Yeah.
They have a
Radiant team
Morphling.
ban.
I don't think Morphling's very good versus Axe and Shadow Shaman, Clockwork, all these stuns.
Well, you have the Mirana at least, so this could be the one position. As far as Waller combos goes, also not too bad here if you leap in, right click a lot and really fast, and also land a Starstorm.
Yeah, he doesn't
Always
care
good for
about
heroes.
Cogs, doesn't
10
care about
seconds
Link.
remaining.
Very nice pick. I like
Yeah.
that hero a lot.
5 seconds
John
remaining.
leaves us with presumably a mid hero
team
now.
pick.
Marana can go mid as well.
Yeah.
This is a very nice hero. It's also a hero that kind of leaves your draft open. I think I really like Radiant's draft. They have a lot of team fights, strong lanes. It's not really showing much. They have to pick right now. We'll see what they
10
take.
seconds remaining.
If it was me, I'd just go.
5 seconds
I don't know
remaining.
what I would go. Because if you pick like one of these classic melee images, like if you pick Dragon Knight right now, the Cullies just send Razor mid and he wins that lane.
It's an Axe Clockwork lane, so they probably could put bottom the.
Dire
We'll
team
see.
pick.
Lena.
Okay.
There we go. Lena mid.
Why did I not think about that?
I don't know. The draft is very open, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
There's a lot to think about, you know? It could be bottom support, Windrunner support, Windrunner mid, bottom mid.
Yeah. Could be Lilia support. Probably not.
But this Lena pick really reveals their lanes. No one really
10
does
seconds remaining.
support Lena these days.
Yeah.
Or safe lane Lena.
5 seconds
This is
remaining.
definitely just a nice and solid last pick for Radiant. It's a very strong lane hero, so like there's not really a last pick that they can pick on Dia to really crush Lena in lane. It's just a very safe pick.
Yeah.
Like
She's somewhat vulnerable to the Clockwork later on if she gets hooked, but by that point she'd also have maybe like a Yule Scepter or something like that, or Force Staff if she really worried about that,
yeah,
and counteract some of that aggressiveness, so it should be fine.
I imagine Windrunner's gonna get a fast Force Staff herself.
Oh yeah.
Force Staff owns this game. Razor, Axe, Clockwork.
So if you call these now, what's the solution to Lena mid? Death Prophet's still in the pool. It seems like she'd be bursted down too quickly.
Hmm.
Could you go like TA here, or
I was about to
Konka,
say
or...
TA. Yeah, TA might not be bad. Lanes pretty well against Lena. A lot of nice damage, just slows good. Another hero could be Conka. Conka mid doesn't seem bad either. Also lanes very well versus Lena. Offers some nice team fight. They kind of lack that. They have Axe Call. Not really any follow-up to Axe Call. Conka could be a great solution to that.
Yeah.
They could take easy fights with smokes, like hook into Torrent, blink call into Torrent. But it looks like they'll go for the Shadow Fiend. I'm not sure if I like that, to be honest. Lena absolutely demolishes Shadow Fiend in lane. Traditionally, anyway.
Yeah.
It's a very one-sided lane. Lena, very long range, very high damage, lots of nukes. Shadow Fiend, very low damage.
I mean, at the
We'll
very
see
least, you
how it
can-
goes, though. He's probably very confident in his Shadow Fiend to be able to pick it into a Lena.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The lanes are a lot stronger than last game. Maybe they had a talk about it.
I guess worst comes to worst.
Clock
Like,
SF as well. They're gonna get some free souls for the
Oh, yeah,
SF.
true. He's going to be off to a bit of an extra help at the start, so that'll be helpful against Lena in particular. Then worst comes to worst, you can still just farm up some jungle camps to try and catch up. So, the thing is, when it comes to actual pushing, all they really have is the Serpent Wards. Like, that's reliable. Beyond that, they have to rely on just being able to link in on the axe, get that going as quickly as possible. That's your one form of initiation. Apart from the clockwork hooking in, which may or may not be enough if you don't have the immediate follow-up.
They don't have much follow-up.
Basically,
When
just
their
have to run in
initiations.
as the Razor and
Yeah, Sep. There's
YOLO,
no
and-
real, like, usually call into, like, LSA from Lena or Conquer Torrent, something, just straight up damage. But they don't really have that on the side of Dire. They have Shadow Fiend, can line up his Razors easier. That's the best they got.
Yeah. Well, see
30
whether they can
seconds to
make the
battle.
plays, as it were. As right now, 3 people down at the bottom. Can you just straight up try lane this? Leave the Razor alone from level 1?
Hmm.
I feel like you can't with the Windrunner being here as a support this time. Just link it away. I mean, you can link the Beastmaster, but you can't really link the Windrunner.
We'll see. I think they'll do the same thing that they did last game.
Just is the arrow will somehow miss 3 different heroes. So just intercepting the Warlock. He was very greedy, walking up the high ground for that vision. Maybe that's the only reason that they had 3 people here. Just had the overwhelming numbers because they realized Blitzkrieg would try and pull that stuff again.
Very nice first blood.
First blood, 2 bounties, I believe.
Yep, that's very good. And as we'll see, Clockwork is going top.
Yeah.
Razor cannot lane this. Even with static link, he's just gonna get clicked by the Windrunner for the Orb of Venom. Here we go. Click, click, click. Then he can't click the Windrunner back because she has Windrunner. Very difficult lane. As we'll see mid, they actually didn't do the Cogs thing, so
It seems very odd to me.
he took Battery Assault and got First Blood instead though, so they didn't lose out completely, Maybe he's just that confident in his Shadow Fiend.
Well,
I
he
believe in
gets
him.
1 soul, so he's gonna get a second one. There we go. Can get a third off the deny. Yes, he can because Lena right-clicked him instead. So yeah, okay. So far, so good, I guess. This top lane. Oh.
They probably won't be.
Like he's
This,
he's gonna click too, isn't he?
there is not going to be much early game action from what I can tell with these picks until maybe the heroes get a bit more levels. Like last game we had on Dying Beastmaster, right? That's like so aggressive, they're running at you. This game, the most action that'll be probably happening is at top. Bottom lane, not so much. There's no real way Axe Rasta can kill bottom. Maybe Warlock, but Warlock's going to be standing behind. Another place with high kill potential is the mid lane. SF versus Lena, very volatile lane.
Yeah, just 1 step too far forward, all of a sudden you triple raised.
Yeah,
Or vice versa. I mean,
yeah.
there's no LSA just yet, but once that comes out, you land that. 2 points up in Dragon Slave hurts quite a bit. Add the extra bit of right clicks there from the Fiery Soul, and all of a sudden, you have a dead Shadow Fiend, even without that ultimate. Without Laguna Blade coming in, but
Oh.
this might also shift the balance with Warlock stopping by, saying, hey, have some heals, I'm out of here.
Warlock realizes Puddle will be fine on her own bottom. He just goes mid. He can do that. Bottom just needs XP. Then she can kill the Axe with Starstorm. Looks like Rasta's rotating too. Spots out Warlock. Top lane though.
Oh, what?
Here's some action. Like I said,
Too below.
everyone's very low. Yeah, it was a Razor 2v1, I think. All green was very low as well. But yeah, as I said, Beastmaster Windrunner. This is the lane to look out for. This is where stuff's gonna happen. Bottom lane, not so much. They're just gonna keep sustaining with the heals.
Ooh. Arrow actually connects point blank, Starstorm on level 1 now. I'm not willing to commit any extra leaps for some more right clicks as in mid lane. Reed on a Shadow Shaman making his way in. This could turn into something. I mean, Shackles 2.5 seconds, but if Razor close enough, it'll certainly be enough to set up for a triple race.
Just like last game, Radiant CS is higher.
Yeah.
Looks like they're winning the lanes.
Not quite as badly though, at least as far as mid is concerned.
Yeah, the offlane's doing a lot better this time around.
Yeah.
He's not playing Port Ingersoll.
Let's not talk about Poor Timbersaw. It's just way too sad of a story. It's supposed to be an entertainment stream. Come on, man.
Please donate to Timbersaw, save a life.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, SF's
One good thing about the Razor anyway is he started off with 2 sets of tango, so he realized that this lane was gonna be hard, so he started off with some extra region.
Yeah, it's very good. This is a Luna player. No, this isn't. The Luna player was on the other team, my bad.
Side, yeah.
But yeah, recognizing that he's playing against Windrunner with a lot of damage and Beastmaster with the Wild Axes, he made sure to buy a lot of regen, which is very good. Big mistake I see players make is when they go into lanes like this, they bring 1 set of tangos and they just can't even walk near the lane anymore after like a minute just out of regen. Middle lane though is looking a lot better for the SF. He's able to race spam the waves now.
Yeah.
And back up a bit. He's just shoving the lane into the Lena, and it's pretty good to do that. She's a really low armor hero, so...
Well, I mean, 2 null talismans shouldn't have too many issues farming the tower, but... I mean, the other thing you can do, I mean, right now, they're walking towards the shrine, so you're not missing out on too much. Right now, we even have the Clockwork taking advantage. And soaking just a bit of experience while it's happening. But what you could also do is just race the lane, then go up and stack the Ancients or stack a hard camp. It's a little bit harder on the die side than it would be on the Radiant, but...
Yeah, there's SF in lane versus Lena. Don't really punish the Lena.
Training damage from the Windrunner, and then she still just runs away. What do you do?
Yeah, SF versus Lena, best to shove the lane as much as possible. You cannot pressure the Lena whatsoever. Because if you go to click her, she'll LSA you and then nuke you and you'll die. It's very sad. You just gotta shove the lane in and get out as soon as possible.
Dire's middle tower is under
Level
attack.
6. Region Rune also snagged away from the Axe, so Rune Control also working against the Lena here, sitting at the empty bottle.
That's very nice. If you're a fan of the Dire anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Lena.
Be careful. Clockwork actually pretty damn fast with the boots and Lena without.
Oh,
Some
she
extra help there from the Warlock, but can't sight the Cogs. 1 raise, 2 raise.
Oh,
Turns us around here against the Shadow Fiend.
That was very
The
nice.
kill before the split turn around them. Damn.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Making the most of it, essentially. Realized that she was dead. Realized that the raises were gonna come out.
But a bit of a mistake though, stop into CS when Clockwork's chasing her.
Yeah.
Getting a bit overconfident. Warlock was the bottom lane though. It looks like they're calling onto the Mirana using Battle Hunger, but at the end of the day, she's the Mirana. She can leap away. She just turns it around and kills Axe. Whoa!
Leap away or leap in?
I don't know, man.
No
Come on,
fear
everywhere.
whatsoever.
Leapfrog. This is leapfrog. Top lane.
Oh god. What's happening? What the hell? I panicked. Made me panic. Alright, no, yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of action everywhere.
There's a
But,
lot of action. Now that these heroes get their levels, they have damage, we're gonna be seeing a lot more engagements.
Yeah. Overall, though, like you were talking to me in the break about like how it is so much about the top lane doing well, or the off lane doing well, and the safe lane not dying. And in this game for Blitzkrieg, despite everything, despite a couple of kills from going back and forth, top lane is still going extremely well. Look at Darkness. I mean, power shot connecting point black, putting him down onto death's door essentially. And at the same time down bottom, if you look at the CS, Rana is still very much ahead on the CS chart.
If you look at the net worth, you can definitely see the story between the bottom and the Razor. The Razor had a very difficult lane versus Beastmaster and Winrunner. Bottom had an easy lane versus Axe Rasta. There's no way Axe Rasta can pressure Mirana because she has free leap charges level 1. She's not scared. Plus with Warlock heal as well, she was able to just free farm the lane. On the other hand though, Razor, even though he did buy a bunch of regen, he's still getting constantly pressured. He's getting harassed, he's getting axed, he's getting hit constantly, it's hard to CS. Sure, he has 2 kills, right? But he's not farming as much as the bottom. He's got a lot to deal with. Runner's got less kills.
But essentially, just get an extra bit of money back. But now the call after the shackles, the arrow will be dodged, dunk. As Todoroki tries to turn this around, but they're all locked together here. Fatal Bomb's doing God's work here. There's one dead, another leap, another couple of right clicks. That's a dead hero, and they also have the shrine. They will be fine up against Zeal.
This bottom's insane. This pick was amazing.
Todoroki, right place, right time.
Yeah, he TP'd in. He was ready. Anyway, top lane, Rasta TP'd in. He's looking to do something. I think that was envisioned though, so
Yeah.
Radiant are aware of Rasta's presence. They know that he can't be anywhere else. Oh, Lina!
It's a DD rune, LSA will miss though.
Ooh.
That hit, that wasn't that through Shadow Fiend for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's bad enough already. You're like 800 gold behind or so on ESF compared to the Lina. Much more compared to the Mirana, and this is not the kind of position that an SF wants to be in. Ideally, if the game goes well for you, you're the one who's sitting like 2k ahead of everyone else at this point.
Yeah, you raising the lane, ideally, and then jumping into the woods, and then raise it even more. You want to be top of the net worth chart. But this game, laning versus Lina is pretty difficult. Warlock was coming mid as well, because bottom was able to dominate bottom and not die. There's just a lot of pressure. He walks into the lane, chance he gets LSA'd, and then he kind of just dies.
Yeah.
Axe is rotating mid though. We'll see. He has no blink, but he has Vanguard.
He can certainly tank the tower. He can't tank the combo from Lina.
Lina's too fast.
Isn't coming
Phase
anymore.
boots.
Same time, there's also smoke rotation. So, did see the axe, but maybe it was just a feint for the real rotation here. But Lina not taking a chance anyway. Going towards the top and or to the jungle, realizing something's amiss.
The catapult wave at 10 minutes spawned, and now they're using this to push the tower. Playing around catapults is very beneficial. Towers do take a lot of damage from catapults.
Mid lane TP in from Deer. He wants to roll the ASF, and he will. That's a Ray. I mean, they're gonna be able to get this kill very quickly before the reinforcements can come in. Zeal on half health already, but it does catch the lean and almost felt available until just now. Throws down one. The stick charge actually keep it alive. Now the shackles with Razor coming in will finally put her over the edge. But that was costly.
Very costly. Lina died though, that's good. It went to the Rasta unfortunately instead of the Razor, who did TP in for that, so pretty unfortunate. It was alright. It was a pretty even gold exchange.
It's just for darkness, so you can get back to top lane rather quickly.
Top lane? Can run. Razor is Razor. You got a haste rune, he's back top.
He's catching up as much as he can.
Cobx approaching level 6. That's when they'll be able to make
Radiant's
moves.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Axe is trying to farm Blink Dagger as well.
Oh, Shackles. These masters to try next to him in case they need it. Windrunner also charging in to try and turn us around, but that's been scouted by this wall, freshly placed by Reed. Setting up for Razor here, making sure that he's safe, pushing this tower whenever he wants. And, well, I don't necessarily think it's spotted out the exact movements of the Beastmaster. Raw's available again, so.
Is he doing the same build as he did last game? It looks like he went for something different this game. He went for Crest.
Last game was straight up with the
Yep.
record book.
Last game they had a timing, they had the push, they had to end the game with Luna. This game is
cover Warlock can't get any spells off, but now 3 against 1 the War comes out and the Golem can't drop it! Can't drop it with a Parry Sword, he's still alive though thanks to the Moonlight Shadow as to finish up the Shadow Shaman. How is he not dead? Well, he's dead maybe now, but still he's still being healed up by his own Shadow Word, maxed out. Way too much heal, Azeel committed the hookshot.
Mid
Trying
lane.
to make that happen, but it's not possible. Same in time in mid. Fice just straight up zaps the SF.
Yeah, she took advantage of Moonlight Shadow being used somewhere else. SF didn't expect Moonlight Shadow to be used like that.
Oh, man.
Dire's middle
But
tower
yeah,
is
missing
under
Lena
attack.
doesn't need the Yules if she's invis, just straight up blows up the SF. Now it looks like she's gonna pressure the mid tower, get some damage on it. I don't think she'll be able to kill it. Maybe with
There's
this
a
bait
reach
boots.
rune.
Oh, she has the damage talent. She might be able to.
Regeneration.
She gives up. Bugboy is TPing in. SF though, going back mid.
Well, goodbye, Sentry.
Top lane.
No Sentry, top lane, they fight. They just force to run away. Still 20 stick charges to work with, so they potentially turn as the darkness keeps chasing here. Gotta be careful in these kind of areas to not be shackled up. It's only level 1, so not the end of the world is. Putting these extra points up in the wind run for the extra duration.
The Beastmaster thanks you.
It's, you just know that they want to go. They have the golem still, they fear nothing in the world. Maxed out power shot. They have a roar. Just need to get in range. There it is. Damage being drained, but I don't think they care. Shackles stacked up. They have to kill anyway. Meanwhile, in the backlines, Reed being run down by a Warlock.
Yeah, Warlock's a man.
Yeah.
Just ran him down. With max Shadow Word. A lot of damage. Looks like Lena will snag the kill though.
Dire's top tower is under
Very,
attack.
very nice.
Classic mid play, am I right? No?
Yeah, classic.
Dire's
Stop
top
stealing me
tower
kill.
Well, Razel. That's the Yule Scepter now. Should be that SF with a zap! Right clicks and Blink
Nice.
Fall now. Blink Dagger's shown up, they need more help, and it's coming, but the Shackle buying himself some time with beautiful Light Struck Array. The Shadow Shaman Shackles locking down the Windrunner with the extra cogs, but there's the Golem finally being dropped. There's no fatal bonds available, not enough mana for it. That'll be the end of it. They'll actually get rid of the Golem immediately, so it's what, 2-for-1 trade at the end? So they do at least get the Clockwork inside his own cogs. They will also get the tower.
Dire's middle tower
Attack, someone
has fallen.
says. Oh, he does have Blink, my bad.
Yeah. I think it was the first time he revealed it just then. Trying to
Yeah, I
get
think so.
Radiant's middle tower.
I mean, overall, it's better the Windrunner dies. Just shy of 3k net worth compared to the 8k that's sitting on the face now. Power? Face? Face.
This Clockwork hasn't leveled Rocket for.
What? Oh.
Look at it. It's not seen this build before. I guess he values the cogs.
Yes. Oh, hookshot. That
Well,
is.
there we go though.
And nothing.
Oh, it looks like.
Roar into arrow. Again, stacked up a little bit, but should still be enough to get the kill, especially with the power shot. Stealing that away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh,
That
Lena.
money will go towards 4-star fun that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, very nice item against the heroes. Getting able to escape cogs.
Radiant's
Escape, raise a
structures
static
are
link.
fortified.
Very important.
And so they have to blink. That's a pretty good one.
Nice.
2 heroes and the creeps. Plenty of spins, but Shackles, extra right clicks, still gonna kill him first. Alongside the Shadow Shaman. Randomly
This,
drops Razor somewhere else entirely, just runs into phase.
Since they're in shambles, they committed to a fight, but there was 5 heroes there. 4 anyway.
My pet thanks you.
This leap attack speed is just way too good at this point.
How long does it last now?
2 seconds or so? 0.5?
2.5, that's pretty good. It's like straight.
So you hit. I mean, at this point with the extra damage talent, with all the farm that she's got, she's hitting for 200 plus Maelstrom procs. Like 2.5 seconds is well enough to kill anybody.
Oh, Axis here.
Maybe not Axe with thank God, but why?
He's dead.
Why was he there?
He TP'd into the shrine. He wanted to fight them like a big boy. But he was easily overwhelmed. As Radiant are 11k ahead, 18 minutes in.
They need to play much tighter now. Like they need an initiation with the follow-up ready to go. But now Lina in this with the Shadow Blade and setting up Seal. With a beautiful shackle in the back. You look at this. Shadow Shaman is dead. Darkness and Razor and Seal. They will get the Beastmaster, but at what cost? 4 in exchange for 1. This Axe just respawns. This is just going from bad to worse, ads.
Yeah, it's kind of reminded me of the last game. Kind of the same story as in pretty weak lanes. They pick SF. This is Lina, for example, in the bottom lane. Didn't really have kill potential.
I didn't want to talk about the still linked up to Shackle on 2. Just like that, they're all dead again.
Yeah, you try to cast the fight, it's over before you can say a first word.
Yeah, like.
But the lanes,